take this question as our start, and the common question is, are our phones listening to us? Maybe your smartphone always listen to what you talk or what you chat, and then the phone company or some company can take your data for the advertisements or other purpose. So I find a video, a news video to talk about it. It's around 3 minutes. It's a next page.
Okay, it's still loading.
Yeah.
You have to wait. It's still loading. I don't know why. Why is it so slow? Okay, technical issues today a lot. Why is it? Okay, hold on. I'm going to open.
Can you open the link? It's a YouTube link.
It's a YouTube link? Hold on.
Yeah. If you click the second page 2, you will start to play.
Yeah. I can sell it.
You
You
can
did?
start it.
The second page? This is the second page, right?
No, the previous page. Yeah, this BBC News. And you click it should play. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
But I don't. Right?
Oh yeah.
Great. Let's see.
Everyone has this advertised.
Okay, so they're going to leave us.
Talking to a friend about trainers.
We were talking about a watch.
Holiday. Favorite town. Car. And we're talking about the design of the trainers and the name of the brand of trainers. And I went up to my Instagram. And within 5-10 minutes, it was one of the adverts that popped up on there.
It seems everyone's got a story like this. Strange instances that make us ask, are our phones and apps listening to our conversations?
I'm sure there is someone who is listening right now, even right now.
For years, though, the big tech companies have denied this is happening.
Yes or no, does Facebook use audio obtained from mobile devices to enrich personal information about its users?
No.
And still the conspiracies rage. But now a cybersecurity company has carried out a thorough scientific study to look into it. Mobile security experts at Wandera took 4 phones, 2 identical Samsung Androids and 2 identical iPhones, all with major apps like Facebook open. They kept 2 in silence. The other 2 were played a series of pet food adverts at the same time over 3 days. They didn't record any related advertising and no technical evidence of listening. Just look at the data phones use when voice assistants like Siri and Google are activated. Compare that to the tiny amounts of data used when the apps are idle. Hiding any meaningful transfer of data would be impossible.
Research, I think, were pretty conclusive that none of these companies are actually listening in surreptitiously to our conversations and then using that to target ads at us. There was some background activity on these devices. It's usually location updates and various other kind of data that's being sent to servers belonging to these companies.
So as the CEO of a cybersecurity firm, you're prepared to put your neck on the line and say they're not?
Yeah, I mean, I would put my name to it, but obviously, you know, if they're doing something that we haven't in our research uncovered, then it is possible. I think it's very unlikely, though.
The results won't surprise those who study phone security.
And I went to my feed on my Instagram. And
they may calm some of the conspiracy theorists, but the truth is perhaps just as troubling.
the ads that you see, they don't only, they come through a variety of information that is being accumulated about you over a long period of time. There are rapid advancements in machine learning technologies where we can now predict what you are interested in according to your past searches and your past behavior.
There are, of course, well-documented examples of dodgy apps that do secretly listen to our conversations, as well as government spy tools used to snoop on high-level targets. But this research points to a perhaps more troubling truth. The big tech companies probably aren't listening to us because they don't need to. Joe Tidy, BBC News.
Okay. It's done. The video is over, and then it's discussed about it's real the smartphone will recur our voice data to analyze. And I think the news is talk about from the technology side, the cost side, it's impossible to collect our voice data to analyze, because as I know, so far analyze the voice data will require a lot of cost, but it may be to invade the user privacy. So, and further, it may be illegal. Yeah. So I guess maybe the news, the conclusion of the news is right. Yeah, but I think it's possible to analyze our voice data. If your phone put on your table or your computer put on your table, maybe it will record some data when you talk with your friends in the future. Yeah. Yeah. So, and this page, I will introduce the concept of the technology, how to collect our data. It's usually our iPhone or our Android phone. There is a special ID. It's called advertising ID. And if you don't replace your phone, you don't reseller your phone, the advertising ID will always send. So the advertising company or other third-party company can check your behavior based on this ID. And browser is use cookie, but cookie we can set it's usually set a one year life. So usually after 1 year, your cookie ID will reset. So I think the advertising ID is more scalable for public. Yeah, and why we collect this data, because we want to explore the user interest, user potential purchase intent. Yeah. So this is the technology about the digital footprint. So for our phone, if your phone, even you don't log in any account on your phone, it's still possible to record your data, because it can use in the advertising ID or device ID to collect your data. Yeah, but yeah, and next page. Do you have any question? I feel nervous.
No, it's okay. I think we can wait until this is a short presentation. Let's ask the questions at the end. So Yuchi and Iris should each have a question. Okay.
Okay. And there are some just we discussed earlier. There are some pros and cons for the digital footprint, and I guess we have some some answers about it. So for first one is if the product selling company can use the data very well. They can give you a special discount for what you want to buy. For example, if you want to buy some camera, and maybe using the data research, you can get a special discount better than others. Yeah.
What happened? Why did the YouTube come up? Oh, no, what happened?
He's listening to us.
Oh my god, what happened? Hold on. This is really,
Yes, I was talking to a friend
very, very
about
strange.
trainers.
People are talking about a watch.
Holidays.
Favorite towel. Car.
This is very, very bad. So annoying. Wow, it doesn't let me. What is
Never mind.
wrong with
We had
this computer?
we had upload the file.
Upload the file?
Oh.
Yeah.
You uploaded a file? Hold on. This is very, very strange. Did I click on it? Is there another video? Because I didn't click on any.
No, I only have one video.
Okay, so is this the page you want? Cons, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And yeah, the cons we usually know is the privacy problem. You don't want to be monitored by this company, and I think but this thing we have discussed. So I want to talk about the last one, autonomy. The Europe is going to push the GDPR regulation to the around the world, and one of the thing is it was saying you have the right to erase your data on every platform, every company. The company should not reject your request. So maybe, for example, if you don't want Facebook to collect your data, you can ask them to delete your old data, and then Facebook cannot check you all the time. Yeah, it's a trend. And the right side is iOS 14, and it will protect your data because it will stop the company to check your advertising ID unless you allow the app to check. Yeah. So, do you have any questions?
I have a question. I want to know how advanced in the technologies to track our behavior. The video is showed like just our communication will be recorded. Is it true?
Yeah. I think it's not true now, but maybe it will happen in the future. But everything should be under the regulation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because my colleague, my China's colleague, they use WeChat, and they share the COVID-19 photos every day, and then their account was blocked.
I know China is very not protect the user data, but in Taiwan the regulation is very strict, very serious. So the company is hard to get the user data. It's not like in China. Yeah.
Okay.
If you, and I think the thing we can take care is from the terms and conditions. If you use something, before you use any apps, you need to read the terms privacy policy of the company, and you need to say what the data they collect, and what the purpose they want to use. You need to write very detailed, and you can read the list and then decide whether or not you want to use this data, use this service. But for example, the very big platform such as Google or Line or Facebook, if you don't want to agree their privacy policy, but they still collect your many data to research, because they think you need to you are because they think the users depend on their platform a lot, so users cannot reject to use their platform. Yeah, Google is a very good example, because everyone is familiar to use Google search, so they collect many data.
Yes.
But in Taiwan, you need to follow the regulation, and regulation is a very complicated problem.
Okay, Yuqing, what about you?
I am curious that because you say the phone doesn't trace our voice now, but how does the Hey Siri work?
You mean Siri, right?
Yeah, because when we say Hey Siri, and Siri will listen to you, right?
Yeah, they have some trigger on our smartphone, and Siri is a service on your phone, but I think because I do not read the privacy policy of our iPhone, but I guess the iPhone recur some voice data on our
Record.
Record our voice data on our phone, not to the internet. But I can take some research after our class. I can talk to you why the Siri can work.
Wow,
Okay.
do some after research. Okay, great. So one sentence, Yuqing, what do you think about Aaron's presentation? One good thing, one bad thing, and then we're going to end it. So both of you give one good feedback and one improvement feedback. Okay, so we're going to do that for each presentation.
Okay. I think Aaron is clearly introduced what he wants to say, but when he finished the presentation, I didn't know.
You didn't know what he was saying or didn't know what he's introducing?
I didn't know he finished his presentation.
Okay, so he didn't say
Okay.
like, do you guys have any questions? So this is the end of my presentation. Please do not say, I've heard a lot of presentations that are like, thank you for listening. Thanks for listening. We don't say that. Don't ever do that, please. Either we'll say, oh, so this is the end of my presentation. If you have any questions, I will be gladly, or I will happily answer them. Something like that. Okay, please do not say thanks for listening. That's so Chinese. No one, never heard anyone American say that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, thanks for listening. Thank you for listening. Things like that. Just be a little bit more. Don't think of it as like Chinese translated, right? So this is the end of my presentation, or I've come to the end of my presentation. Do you guys have any questions? Do you have any questions for me, or do you have any feedback? Okay, Iris, your turn.
I love. Sorry, I love the presentations design.
Thank you.
It means UI user, right?
UI user. User interface, not UI user. Oh my gosh. Not UX. UI UX.
UI UX, yeah.
Please. You need to keep this English. Oh dear. Okay. Great. Okay, you like his overall presentation user interface or design. Great. Okay. And what?
And the content is very clearly to enter the topic.
It's very clear.
Clear.
Okay? When we say something clearly, the presentation is clearly something. It's clearly, it's clear. It's clear and maybe concise. People would use concise, on point, concise. Clear and concise. So it's to the point, not talking blah, 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 blah. Okay, great. So did you give him a negative feedback?
Yes. I think the top is more I think maybe you can give us more for example.
More example. Okay. So be more specific, do you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. Aaron, do you have something you want to tell us at the end? When last words?
Because the topic is more professional, so maybe you can give some example.
Aaron, did you want to say something? Why did you stop?
I think I want to talk to too many things.
Oh, okay. Talk about too many things.
I forgot I have an example about Shopee. Yeah, too many things.
Okay, too many things. Okay.
Foundation system.
Okay, I think overall it's a good presentation. I think there can be more interactions because a lot of times I think people just talk and talk and talk too much about the presentation, but they don't really care about what the audience gives them. So if you look at like Steve Jobs, when he's doing his presentation, there's not too much words. Everything he's trying to make an interaction, trying not to focus on the slides. The slides is just there. There may be just one picture, one word. But he focuses on, so people can focus on what he wants to say. That is just the big idea. So I don't I would encourage you, since this is not really like a presentation, like a very formal one, it's good to have graphics and things there to remind you of what you want to talk about. But your points can be even more smaller. Or you can have like cons, right? And say privacy invasion, maybe have like, make it bigger or make it have more visual. Yeah, more visually appealing. This is a very, it's something you would see at like a school presentation, right? But you need to think about, how do you make it more engaging? How do you engage in the audience? I think that's something that, because your presentation is already good, how you can make it better. The engagement part, asking them questions, getting feedback, having more of that. But it's good. Great job. Good practice. If this goes well, I think we can do another one maybe 1 month or 2 months later, right? To see how you improve and what you think about from other people's ideas. And I think it's good practice for you. Okay? Great job. You guys have any questions? No? Okay, great. Well, time is up, and you guys did great. And next week is going to be Iris. You're going to talk about your job. I'm going to prepare a short introduction about jobs and talking about just jobs in general, so that Yuqing can also participate. Okay? Great. And I'll see you guys next week. So line me if you guys have any questions, and then I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye. Great job, Erin. Good job. Bye, guys.